Sign up at jackpot.com and you can bet on the world's best lotteries where the biggest jackpots are up for grabs. Powerball, Mega Millions, some of the biggest lotteries can be found at jackpot.com. Simply choose your lotto game, pick your numbers, or use their quick pick feature, and you're done. Sign up at jackpot.com with code DRAW24 and get a free lottery ticket with your first deposit. Jackpot.com, it's the world of lotto in your hand.
Terms and conditions apply. You must be at least 18 years old and in the United States to play. Void where prohibited. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
It's a casino. People gotta win sometime.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a giant, colorful check to deposit.
Welcome to another edition of Beatin the House. I'm Doug Weischadle here with Dave Weischadle. We're going to be crisscrossing the country, sometimes the continent, sometimes even the world, talking about the latest jackpots in the lottery and casino industry. If it's $100,000 or more, we will be talking about it on this show. Press releases, game announcements, jackpots, info at turnpikesportsradio.com. This week, we're going to start off with a quick news story from Games Global. I say quick, but it's actually a very important news story from Games Global.
Oh, very important, huh?
They have officially announced the exclusive U.S. launch of Gold Blitz Ultimate.
Wow, okay.
It's the third installment of the Gold Blitz franchise.
All right.
And it's going to be exclusively on BetMGM for a 2-month period.
Why only 2 months?
They granted them a 2-month exclusivity period.
Okay.
Most slot manufacturers do that if they work out the deal with the operator itself. So it's going to be available BetMGM only for the first 2 months in Pennsylvania, Michigan, and New Jersey.
Okay, so if you want to play it, you better play it quick. You better be in Pennsylvania, Michigan, New Jersey, and you better play it quick. So it's only 2 months, right?
That's right.
All right, I'm going to play it. See?
So
see, that marketing thing worked. If
Yeah.
you tell me it's there for a limited time, I'm going to jump on it and try it.
And you get a special offer when you sign up with Turnpike on BetMGM.
Okay. Look at that, even better.
Yes, exactly. And this is, like I said, it's the third one in the Gold Blitz franchise. You have Gold Blitz Extreme, and now we have Gold Blitz Ultimate.
Oh, okay.
Now, each one builds on the previous one. A lot of great graphics. It's one of the fastest moving games. I've actually played this.
Okay.
Before this announcement came out. It was put up on BetMGM, and I started playing it. And I've played the Gold Blitz prior to this new iteration of it. And a lot of fast-moving symbols, a lot of jackpots being paid out.
Okay, and truth be told, I have not played any Gold Blitz, or maybe I have. I don't know. I played games that I don't even know the name of, but I don't think I played Gold Blitz. So this will be a good introduction for me.
Well, when you're playing the Gold Blitz games, when you start hitting jackpot after jackpot after jackpot, the entire screen starts lighting up.
Really?
The more intense the light is, the more you're winning.
And now that was the prior Gold Blitzes. So Gold Blitz
even Gold Blitz Ultimate too.
I was going to say they were going to step up that. Okay. Okay. You see, now you got me intrigued. The limited time.
Yes.
Okay. So I better check it out. Probably check it out today. And Gold Blitz, you kind of sold me on it. So, okay. I need lots of flashing lights and lots of jackpots. So.
And this is a continual expansion of the deal between Games Global and BetMGM. Okay. Games Global also has given BetMGM a bunch of live casino titles too. Okay. So it's a great relationship, great collaboration, and it just keeps getting better and better. 2-month exclusive for BetMGM, and then it'll be going to other operators after that.
As we speak, it's up right now.
Up right now in BetMGM, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and New Jersey.
All right. Okay, I'll check it out. So
that's it for the news. We're going to start talking our casino jackpots right after this.
Rated in the best hearing aids of 2024, the Audion Atom 2 series offers superior sound quality and functionality for a fraction of the price. For just $189 a pair, the Atom 2 features 4 different hearing modes for all types of hearing loss. It packs crystal clear sound, a nearly invisible design, and is even rechargeable.
I actually like them better than my old $5,000 hearing aids. They're so comfortable, I forget I'm wearing them. And the sound is amazing.
The Atom Pro 2 is our smallest hearing aid yet, featuring advanced background noise cancellation, and is the world's first hearing aid with built-in UV cleaning that kills 99% of bacteria.
I could not believe how my hearing and life changed without seeing a doctor or having a hearing test.
Join over 500,000 happy customers today and get the hearing you deserve.
Call 1-800-457-0924 or go to audionhearing.com to get your pair of Audien hearing aids starting at just $189.
Welcome back to Beatin the House. We're going to start off our casino jackpot tour going out to California.
California. Did we start in California last week or maybe the week before?
We've started in California a couple times.
In California.
Especially with this one casino in particular, Pechanga. Pechanga Resort Casino in Temecula, California, has given out another jackpot.
Wow, okay.
This is the third $1 million jackpot winner in 3 months, by the way.
$1 million, okay.
This is a good streak they're on.
Okay.
We have a Dragon Link player.
Dragon Link. Boy, they have a lot of jackpots with Dragon Link.
$25 bet being placed on it. And on the on this, let's see, it was a, let's see, blah, blah, blah. I want to say this was a really interesting one, but no, I got the next one coming up.
Oh,
that's
okay.
The one. That's kind of a
so you
quick
kind
one
of
here.
tease the next.
Yeah.
jackpot, okay.
Oh no, this is it. I'm sorry.
Okay, all right. Okay.
This is on his fifth spin.
Fifth spin.
Fifth spin at
Wow.
11:11 a.m. on a Wednesday morning.
Okay.
At Pechanga.
All right.
Sorry for the confusion there, but he had $25 bets going on, and he hit for $1,044,559.11.
So that must be within the first 5 minutes of playing if it's the fifth spin, right?
Give or take, yeah.
My
Because
God.
if you don't hit, it's a quick 5 spins. If you hit like a smaller amount, or you hit a bonus right off the bat, but the fifth spin is where it triggered whatever happened on for the $1 million. Yes.
$25 bet,
Yes.
$1 million jackpot, and the fifth spin.
Yes.
Unreal.
11 o'clock in the morning. That's a good morning.
Hey, good.
That's a great morning.
That's a great lunch.
Yes.
He's going to have a really good lunch.
And when everything started happening, according to the press release from Pechanga, the player's hands started shaking, and he didn't know what to do right off the bat.
It's got to be.
You don't know what to do.
It's got to be. Certainly, it's a great feeling, but
Yes.
it's like one of those things. That, okay, what now? Now what? Everything's bells and whistles are going off. What do I do now? So
Yes.
it's got to be an interesting. I've never seen that in a casino. It's never happened to me. I wish it would happen to me, but I've never seen that in a casino, like someone winning a huge jackpot like that.
I know I've seen people actually have to stop and have somebody come out for the attendant to come out and get the jackpot.
I would guess staff and security or whatever has to come out and
novelty check has to come out.
Right,
You got to have that. So
they must have. I wonder if they have them all printed out in the back. It's like,
Yeah, you
hey,
just
someone
put
won another jackpot. Go bring back one of the novelty checks.
They must have like a monthly supply that they grab.
I don't know.
I guess Vistaprint
Yeah,
or 4M
Vistaprint.
Print make out big time with this.
Yeah, make me a big check.
Exactly. We're going to be leaving California. We're going over to Arizona this time. One of the Gila River casinos, as a matter of fact. There's 4 casino properties, and we have the Gila River Casino Santan Mountain.
Okay.
That's the brand new one, as a matter of fact.
All right.
We have a Wheel of Fortune jackpot. There's the other one that pays out
That's a money
an awful lot.
machine. That's a money machine.
This one happened on a 1 p.m. casino trip on a Saturday.
Okay.
No word on the bet size.
It's one of those day trips, huh?
Yeah, or an afternoon trip.
Or an afternoon.
Could have been out there, watching some sports or going to lunch or whatever, but playing the Wheel of Fortune slot machine. No word on the bet size, like I said. We have an Army veteran playing, longtime employee of American Airlines.
Nice. Okay, good.
He's retired, and he is now retiring with $1,033,590 in his pocket.
Wow, that's great.
Yep.
Good for him.
4th largest jackpot ever awarded at the Gila River Casino properties.
Okay, it's Gila River too, right?
Gila,
It's
yes.
Gila. I always I've heard people say it Gila or Gila, but I think it's Gila.
Can I tell you something? You win $1 million, call it what you
whatever.
want.
It's
They know where you're at when
Yeah,
you do that.
yeah.
So, leaving Arizona, this is West Coast trip here. We're going to Nevada now. Okay. Now, we just had 2 slot jackpots. We're going to the Orleans Hotel and Casino for a table game jackpot. As a matter of fact, it's a Pai Gow poker jackpot.
Okay. All right. We haven't had a Pai Gow jackpot in a long time.
In 2 weeks. We had one 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Okay.
So we have a $30 bet on Pai Gow poker at the Orleans. 7 cards straight flush kicked out. A 3 through the 9 of clubs.
Wow, that's got to be huge.
It was $461,351 jackpot on the second hand. These are quick jackpots.
Wow, this is an efficient use of time. What was the first jackpot that you talked about? It was like the fifth spin on the slot machine.
Yep.
Now what is this? What hand is this?
This was the second hand.
Oh my God.
So and also the player had a $1 progressive side bet and a $5 fortune bonus side bet. He had 2 side bets going on.
Wow.
Kicked over another $25,000.
Wow, that's great.
So always do the side bets, people.
I was into Pai Gow for a while. I was playing it online to learn how to do it. That's the great thing about online casinos. If you learn how to do these table games, you kind of develop your strategy and you pay a lot less normally for some of the hands. So the table minimums aren't the same as it is live. So no, I'm glad to see that Pai Gow poker is paying off for people.
We're going to be leaving Nevada and we're heading over to Mississippi for our final jackpot of the week.
Okay.
Casino jackpot. We've got lottery coming up.
All right.
This is our final casino. We're going to the Scarlet Pearl Casino. Matter of fact, not just the Scarlet Pearl Casino, we're going into their new high-limit room, the Orchid Room.
Oh, okay.
To play Aristocrats Lightning Cash.
All right.
It was only a $12.50 bet, so I don't know how that qualifies in the high-limit room. But
I don't know.
It's kind of weird seeing a high-limit room, but a $12 bet. Usually it's a $100, $200 bet, but it's a $12.50 bet. Still paid out a good amount of money, $112,098.01.
Nice. I gotta tell you, that's a big thing for casinos. They're high limit slot rooms and stuff like that. I get some like press releases, not the amount that you get, but a lot of them are talking about, we have a new high limit slot room, and so that's a big deal for casinos.
Yes. Well, this is the 8th jackpot of $100,000 or more given out by a coast casino. They all hit at 5 different casinos.
Nice. Okay, great.
So they're spreading the payouts around there.
And this was Scarlet Pearl Casino.
Scarlet Pearl Casino, the high-limit Orchid Room.
Okay, a high-limit Orchid Room.
Beautiful room, by the way. They did a nice job on it.
Okay.
Yeah. That's it for the casino jackpots. We'll be right back with our lotto jackpots. Welcome back to Beatin the House. We're going to be doing our lottery jackpots here now. We're going to be heading over to North Carolina. We've got the North Carolina Education Lottery. I always like that when you say education lottery.
Well, I guess it benefits education in the state, so it's good.
No, it's just it's a lot of words to say lottery. But we have a traveling truck driver cashing in.
Aren't all truck drivers traveling?
He may not have been on the job at the time.
Oh, okay.
Could have been at home, but he was driving through.
So he was driving and he was carrying a load, I guess, or something like that?
The truck driver is from Alabama, and he was driving through North Carolina. He took a stop and did a lucky quick pick ticket using online play. So he obviously has an online account with the North Carolina.
He must travel through North Carolina a lot. I mean,
that's actually worth doing.
That's great.
Yeah,
no, it's great.
But he was driving through North Carolina. He tried a Cash 5 ticket. Says he tried his luck on Cash 5, which leads me to believe that's not his normal game.
Okay.
That's what the press release said.
All right. I like how you have to read between the lines in some of these press.
You make that extra leap.
I know. Let's see what's behind the story.
It's just interesting the way some of these press releases phrase things. But it's a draw game Cash 5 ticket.
Okay.
He won $120,000 jackpot through his jaunt through North Carolina.
Nice. There you go.
Took the lump sum holding and went home with $86,000.
Great. That's great.
So,
that was an online one, huh?
That was an online win right there.
All right. Nice. Okay.
Leaving North Carolina, we're going straight up to Michigan, or over to the left and up, Michigan. Michigan lottery player. won his second Fantasy 5 jackpot in 2 years.
Wow. Same game?
Same game, Fantasy 5. As a matter of fact,
that's a good game for. I wonder if he kind of
different
has
style though. Different. It's still Fantasy 5.
Okay.
The first one he won Fantasy 5. He won 115 grand on a Fantasy 5.
All right. Okay.
This time he was playing the Fantasy 5 double play.
Okay.
This is a year later. He bought a ticket at the Oil City Easy Mart.
All right.
I like how that's the Oil City. And
it's Michigan, you got to think of cars and transportation.
Exactly.
So, yeah.
And he matched all the numbers, 5 numbers, obviously,
Okay.
Fantasy 5.
Okay.
And he won 110,000 this
Wow.
time. So he's won 225,000 in 2 years.
So Fantasy 5 is his game, huh?
I guess so.
Boy, I guess, yeah.
And he used the lottery app, which, by the way, if you sign up for Michigan Lottery using Radio 10, you get 10 free games of Queen of Diamonds on the Michigan Lottery website, plus a special sign-up offer. They keep changing it, but it is a good offer, so they always have some great stuff for you guys.
I got to tell you, I'm getting into the online lottery playing. Usually I was one of those guys, if you're in the supermarket and there isn't a line, you'll play lottery there. But there's been lines lately, and when there wasn't a line, the lottery machine was down. So
that just happened to me.
I guess that's why there was no line. So, it's kind of pretty cool playing at home. So
I actually, when I just got lottery tickets the other day, I went to one place, the lottery was down.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the next place, they had a big sign up. Mega Millions tickets are now $5. And I asked why they had to put the sign up, because I'm just curious by nature.
Mm-hmm.
They had a lot of people giving back their tickets because they didn't ask how much.
Because they didn't know.
Yeah,
they thought it was still $2. We're into a month now, 2 months now.
Yes,
it started in April, right?
Yeah, and according to Mega Millions, they're doing gangbusters.
Oh, okay.
I can't see them saying no, we suck, but they put out a press release. So they have some really good numbers with the new $5 tickets.
Great.
Not according to the retailers I've talked to, but that may be just instant, local cases.
I haven't bought one in I don't know how long. So.
Yeah. But he scanned the Fantasy 5 ticket on the app, and he still can't believe he won again. And he doesn't plan to stop playing Fantasy 5.
I wouldn't stop either. So he kind of has that game down. So good for him.
And we're leaving Michigan, and we're going to Missouri for our last story of the week. And this is a feel-good story.
Okay.
We've got
Isn't every lottery a feel-good story? Come on, if you're going to win.
Well, some are just odd
money,
wins too.
They're all feel-good stories.
Well, not if you're part of 5,000 people that won on the same pick 3 number.
Yeah, that was a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that was weird.
Well, we've got 3 friends who have been playing the lottery together for 5 years, and they finally hit big. Mm-hmm. So this is a really feel-good story.
So it's like one of those lottery clubs, I guess some people call them, and things like that.
And they play a game from the Missouri Lottery entitled, oddly enough, Lotto.
Okay, Lotto.
It's a draw game.
All right.
And they have an appointed ticket purchaser as part of the group.
Okay.
Person goes to the stores and picks up the tickets for everybody.
I gotta say, that's
an organization.
That's pretty organized. Good for them. They're taking it seriously. Good.
And sometimes the appointed ticket purchaser gets makes out the ticket, or they do quick pick.
Okay.
This time it was a quick pick that hit.
So I wonder how that works. I mean, do the people tell the person who's purchasing the lottery ticket, yeah, just do a quick pick, or do our normal numbers, or I wonder how that works out.
Well, given how organized this group seems to be, the appointed ticket purchaser may have free reign to do a quick pick or fill out the form and give it to the cashier there. But they ended up playing the Lotto game again, and this time the drawing came out to a $2 million win for the trio.
Wow.
After 5 years of playing together, they finally hit big with $2 million.
Now, is the person purchasing the ticket, is he part of the 3, or is it 3? Okay, so it's 3 people, and they're splitting $2 million.
Exactly. So it's really cool to see that.
That's great.
5 years of a trio playing, they finally hit big with $2 million. Doesn't say whether they took the lump sum or the annuity, but given the fact that the friends are splitting the prize, I'm thinking they did the lump sum and they're splitting that.
Yeah.
It's hard to split an annuity.
I guess you would have to work that out. I mean, if you're part of a group that plays a lottery regularly, I wonder what kind of procedures you do. I mean, some I've heard of even doing a corporation kind of thing, put money into and get a bank account and take money for the lottery for that. Then some people have like a partnership and, and have all the terms of it and say, we'll take the lump sum if we ever win and stuff like that. So,
well, if you're doing an annuity, I don't know if doing you have to really look at your tax laws for corporate formations. Because if you do an annuity and you have to dole out checks from the corporate entity or the business entity on a regular basis, that does bring into other tax issues.
Yeah. So
you just got to look at your tax code before you do anything like that.
Again, anytime you win a lottery, that's why people don't right away announce they have a lottery. They got to talk to an accountant, a financial planner, probably your lawyer, just to figure out what's best for them. What's best tax wise. I mean, if there's a group like this, how everything is split up and where the checks go, and if you have to set up a bank account and then take the money out of that and give it to the people who, it's one of those really. It can be complicated. So if you win a big sum of money in the lottery, always talk to a professional to figure out what the next steps are.
Or do you also send the attorney to go get the prize? And
I saw that too. Someone sent their attorney to pick it up.
Yeah,
so.
they formed a LLC or something. Sent the attorney.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
You always have to figure out. You have to figure out what state, the law applies to, and then you have to figure out if a corporation or a partnership would be the best source of money tax-wise.
And then you also have to figure out if the corporation's paying your attorney,
or
your accountant, or whoever's doing the financial advising, and the representation. So there's so many different avenues you have to explore with all this. But check everything before you go claim your lottery prize there.
Absolutely.
That's it for this week's Beatin the House. As always, congratulations to the winners we talked about. We only do $100,000 or more, so there are plenty more winners out there of all levels and all types of games, casino, lottery, anything else out there. Congratulations to all the winners there. Jackpots, news, game releases, info at turnpikesportsradio.com.
And that'll do it for us this week. We'll see you next time on the Turnpike.